the Barnett's yard in the background there, and the eucalyptus tree right beside.
It's all changed now. It's been changed about 5 times in the meantime. Every time we go back, there's something different.
That's the roof of the house, and that's the view. That's from the top of the driveway. Up by the mailbox, it's the Barnett's house on the left. That's completely changed now. It was a rare, clear day in Woodland Hills. You can see the mountains.
Remember the dusty middle shrubs?
That's the front door.
Before we changed it. With the big bougainvillea, with the orange flowers. And the bougainvillea kept crawling all over the house.
That's looking back from the garden towards the house. Panning across. And that's from the lower level, looking up at the front of the house.
Have you changed all that around afterwards?
Lots of ivy, palm trees. And that's looking out across the valley.
Well, it's looking down to the...
Yeah, that's the Barnett's backyard and their house and their pool.
Nothing like it anymore at all. Except the pool is still there.
Everything's grown up and changed.
I wonder if you're on vacation in Salisbury Centre because there are cows and ducks.
I'm not sure if we took this or whether Gene and Kenny sent us another film that we just put in here. I have no idea. Let's see if we see ourselves in there somewhere. Springtime in Salisbury. Aunt Catherine and my mother.
They were sisters-in-law. Aunt Catherine was your father's...
Only sister.
Father George's only sister.
And the barn is still there. Hasn't fallen down yet. It helps date it.
And it would have been 1962, 63 if you put it in
I
here.
don't think, well, these may well be out of sequence. I have no idea. I assembled these many years ago and I don't know if I got them all in sequence or not. That's the side of the old house.
Outside your mother's kitchen.
Yeah.
And the parlour. As a lounge is called there.
No, Gene and Kenny must have taken these pictures. They're pretty jerky. Tulips, I guess.
Showing off her flower garden.
Pansies.
She doesn't like being photographed at all. It could well be Easter or something.
There's a goose, I guess. That's down at Gene and Kenny's again.
one of Jean's many cats, and still having ducks.
I don't think they're the same ducks. So.
Another generation of ducks.
Van Valkenburg speaking. Okay, well, I wish I could give you an answer. The last we heard, she was in Switzerland leaving for Germany about a week or so ago. And probably going to be back down here sometime in October. Are you going to be in the country for a while? Well, there isn't, she won't have an address until she gets back here, and then it'll be, our address here, I guess. No, she and Hamish are traveling together, and they're probably going to get married when they get back here. End of May, End of May.
Oh, there's Steve in his new contraption. He quite like that. It's in the house in Woodland Hills. 560 Hood Drive.
Well, back to London, I think, to pick up some gear and straighten some things out, and then across to North America, where we're traveling for 2 months in North America, and then back here. Right, that's the only thing you can do at the present time, because until I get down here, there's nobody else.
Get an address and phone number to it.
Okay, do you have any kind of an address or anything here?
It's out the front door. Oh, this is our first Christmas on Hood Drive, and Steve's first Christmas, so he would have been about
We'll probably hear from next week or so.
10 months old.
Okay, great. Thanks for being here. Cheers, bye-bye.
And Steve's Christmas presents. Big truck. It's huge stuffed animal. I think there was a present from your family, George. He wasn't very happy now.
That'll be his first Christmas?
Yes. Well, we had the Christmas tree very portable. I think we had it up on the table because Steve was into exploring. So.
And crawling, he's learning how to crawl now.
So as soon as he's reaching it, I'm pulling it away to make him crawl a bit further. That doesn't go over very big. Xylophone. I don't know anymore who gave what to whom.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. That would have been Christmas 1962.
63. Oh, no, 62 still.
Oh, I didn't know this was on here. This was my famous ride in an F-104 in the back seat. No, the front seat, actually. I got to fly Mach 2 at a time when nobody else was flying Mach 2. I didn't know this was on 8mm at all.
Lucky find.
I guess Maggie Smith must have shot this. I must have taken the camera along. She was the Lockheed PR lady who set the thing up for us.
We've got some good photos from that too.
Some still photos. Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't along.
Well, I don't think you could be. I think it was restricted. It was up at Palmdale, I think, Palmdale Airfield. That's the pilot in back. I was in front.
They're really small airplanes too.
Oh yeah, that was a real hot
I think
rod.
I was worried sick that day.
They were pretty dangerous airfield. I think the pilot's name was Lute Eldridge. I have no idea we had this on 8mm.
I can't remember.
Some smog in the background there.
So it's just you and the pilot?
Yeah, it's just a two-seat aircraft.
I take it Martin didn't want to go up.
I don't know if he would have qualified. I don't know. I think he'd had a heart attack by then. He probably couldn't have done it. I guess this is on the way back. We were landed again, coming back. Well, I guess I was in the back seat. I forget. That's John Ritterrath.
Oh,
He
gosh.
used to shoot a lot of my films for me.
Good old John Ritterhoff.
Yeah, just caught him in passing there.
There's my mother visiting for her 60th birthday. It was her first trip to America, where it took us a long time to persuade her that she should come. And she decided it was too dangerous to fly, but once she flew, you couldn't stop her. She just went on and on and on and on. So anyway, I think she came over. Was it Steve's birthday too? Mother's birthday, yeah, it would have been Steve's first birthday on February 11th, 1963. And then Mother turned 60 years old on February 28th, 1963 too. So she was there that month. I remember that little fun boat that was riding on the rail, encouraging Steve to get up and trying to think, is that on the balcony? Yes, and that's the Barnett's house in the back. Yes. That's all covered by green now. You wouldn't see the house from here at all now. Rather bouncy now.
It's down below, that's the Friedman's house.
Oh, this is the
Christening.
Baptist, the Christians.
Yeah. The Hunt family there.
Look at me.
Grandma, Billy
Look at
Hunt.
me wearing hats. I can't believe it.
Oh, it's Hans's wife, Madeline, was there.
Yes, Madeline was there with Hunt
I didn't see Hans.
and Billy Hunt. Maybe he's taking the film.
Could be.
She was standing in for Maria, who is Steve's godmother.
That's Madeline in the background.
She's the wife of my oldest brother Hans. When they were living in Los Angeles at the time. So she stood in.
It's Billy Hunt.
Can't believe it.
And that's Leslie and Maren Hunt.
Wow. Quite amazing. And they would be about 3 and 2 years old or something. That was a lovely little Florence Eisenman outfit.
That's Madeline and Steve. There's Hans.
And Mutti. And I think I made a big turkey dinner after church. Gosh, it's interesting to watch those old movies.
Everybody taking pictures of everybody else.
And Steve is the very important person of the day.
Look at the yellow-orange ice plant behind there.
Yeah, I remember those. Oh, it's too much. And the girls, cute little dresses. Leslie's now married and has 2 children. Maren is married, hopes to have children. At least her mother hopes she will. Haha.
That's down in the desert. That's La Quinta, I think.
Yes, that was for our, either for my 30th birthday or for our wedding anniversary. I don't know anymore. It was very elegant. That's where presidents used to play golf. Was it Eisenhower used to go down there and play golf?
Palm Springs or Palm Desert, I guess it was. It's on the other side of Palm Springs.
It was beautiful and very exclusive. And very expensive. I think it was the first time we really had a break without the children. Wouldn't know who took care of them. Took care of Steve that weekend.
He didn't go alone?
No. Wasn't the sort of place where you would take a baby. Oh, he's walking now there. That was in his bedroom. I can see the Brazilian pepper tree in the back. I think he doesn't like the sun very much. Look at all those teeth.
He's traveling somewhere. Don't know who at the moment. You'll never know. Maybe it's when your mother left.
Could be, yes. In that spot afterwards, he put the extension of the living room.
Rice Krispies, I think he's eating.
We took a lot of film for the grandmothers. I think we never shot enough for your mother. She would have liked to have us focus the camera on Steve all the time.
It's a new trick, drinking out of a cup, I guess.
More or less neatly. Some of it goes in. There's nothing in there.
Are those iris behind
Yes,
it?
yes.
Purple iris. There's a pampas grass there too. That was a
Yes, I remember. That was the little
thing
wall.
to take out.
Later we built the wall up and put the roses there. We took the pampas grass out. It was no thing of beauty. It was tough to remove, I remember. Looks quite lovely. We put the iris farther down afterwards. We had put the tree called Tipuana into that corner afterwards,
Tipuana Taipu.
which means it came from Taiwan.
Oh, snow in the mountains.
Oh,
Must have been an interesting winter. That's the Barnett's pool next door.
They learn to swim very early in California. It's necessary. He loves it, huh? He probably says Dada, because Dada has the camera on him. See? He can almost lip read.
Where is this?
And now in our garden. It was just starting under the tree there. Every time the camera is out, Steve walks against it.
Just learning to
I guess these are the first steps. Looks pretty good. It's funny when there are no trees. Trees take a long time to grow. Well, definitely well on his feet now. Oh, we've got some garden furniture.
We still got the same garden furniture.
Looks familiar. Looked a bit better then. All sorts of new tricks.
He's had a haircut finally too.
Yes. And the hair is combed. Going down the steps.
Somewhere at the beach.
Yes, I think we were there with Rosie. I'm not sure.
Let's see if there's anybody else on the